Construction is underway. This is Go Island. The bridge to the other side is underway. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are up at Elk Falls, where they have started putting in the footings for the walkways and the bridge, and it's so very exciting. Later in the show, we get to interview both of the gentlemen behind me, both Lori Busey, who's the president of the Campbell River Rotary, and Tice Poole, who is the supervisor on site for all the construction happening. Coming up in today's show, we have a little bit of everything, but we're going to begin with a woman who was searching for something, not quite sure what that something was, found that something, and a whole lot more. You're watching Go Island. I'm Mary Ruth Harris, and we're on location at Elk Falls at the construction site of the new suspension bridge that the Rotary is undertaking. This has been in the works for almost 2 years, and it is finally happening. What you can see down there is going to be the footings and the stairway going down to a viewing platform that is then counter-levered out over top of the canyon. So you can stand and look straight down. You have a view of the bottom of the falls and a view of the top of the falls. It's going to be breathtaking. I can't wait. Speaking of breathtaking, here's Marjorie. I'm Mary Ruth Harris, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. And we are at Elk Falls, and I am so excited because there's actually construction. This is Lori Busey. He is the president of the Campbell River Rotary Club. You must be over the moon.
It's been a long time coming, and it's really satisfying to see some progress. We've got 3/4 of the footings done for the elevated walkway. There's a working cable across the canyon, and people are working on both sides for the suspension bridge.
Nice.
And it's very, very nice to see. The club is ecstatic.
We've been following this project for 2 years, ever since you raised the last piece, $96,000 at your telethon that you had. Is it telethon?
TV auction.
TV auction that you had on Shaw 2 years ago in November. And you told us what the money was for, and we came up here the very next week, and you showed us where it was going to go, and now here we are.
Yep, the drawings are done. You can see what's going to happen. That's going to be a phenomenal view, face-on view of the waterfall.
Yeah.
And can't wait.
Now, how long is this part going to take? Like, they're putting the cement in the footings and drilling steel into the side of the mountain, and
they should be finished that in a couple of weeks, and they're constructing the elevated, it's aluminum stairs and elevated walkways, so they're constructing those now.
Okay.
So they should be, when this is done, they should be able to carry them in and bolt them on.
Okay, and then at what point do you start laying the big cables across?
I believe they're going to start, well, they're obviously started some of it now,
Yeah.
but they are going to do that once the walkway's in, so they can easier get up and down.
Okay.
And once the cable's strung, they got it first, before they do that, they got to drill the anchor points.
Okay.
So the anchor points will be the next major job, and testing them to make sure they can hold the stresses.
Right.
And then they string the cable, and that'll be really exciting because there'll be 4 cables across, and then they start putting the bottom one piece at a time, bolting it on. So we're looking for a volunteer.
I heard Gord actually wanted to do it with the camera on his back so that he could film what he was doing. Have the camera facing backward as he lays
It
one.
would be an awesome shot.
Well, that's going to be fun, right, Gord? We're going to do that. We're going to come up here and we're going to be able to get out there. That's going to be a blast. So, thank you so much for your time, and we will be in touch within a couple of weeks because we want to keep right up with the progress, okay? So as soon as the next piece is in, we're going to be up here, and later we're going to get to talk to one of the construction guys.
Yes.
All right, that's very cool.
We're really appreciative of you following the project because it's exciting.
It is very exciting. All right, we're going to take a short break. We will be right back. Elk Falls Provincial Park is absolutely spectacular, and it's about to get a whole lot more interesting with the build of the Campbell River Rotary suspension bridge. It's about 2 weeks away to have the footings completed. Then they can start bringing in the actual stairs and placing them. And then once they get the stairs in, then they can put across the big cables. There's going to be 4 of them that will hold 400 300-pound men. Pretty cool, eh? So that's going to be strong, right? I love going on adventures like this to Elk Falls, and here's another adventure to consider. Welcome back. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are in Elk Falls at the construction site of the new Rotary Suspension Bridge. And joining me now is Tice Poole. He is in charge. See? Best hat, he's in charge. Explain to us from a technical point of view how challenging this build is.
Very challenging. The whole job site in itself the terrain is very unforgiving and hard to access, and to bring materials in and out is quite a challenge. Anything is a challenge. There's nothing that's not challenging about it, to tell you the truth.
Now, are you discovering a lot of rock underneath where you thought it was just soil?
Yeah, actually it's better that way, but we have been discovering a lot more rock than we thought, so which is easier to build on than building on the bank where the main stairs start from and stuff, which is actually better from the construction point.
Okay, great. So in terms of stability, for holding up the bridge,
Yeah,
we're good.
we're good. Yeah, it'll be strong. It's
I
gonna have some
understand.
very deep anchors.
Well, I understand. Lori was telling me that it's 400 300-pound men
Yeah,
is what it can hold up.
exactly. Yeah.
That's
so-
pretty substantial. I
Yeah.
don't know that we have 400 300-pound men even in the Campbell River area. Oh my God. So that's good. That gives me confidence that I might actually be able to get across.
Yeah, and you'll never get them all here at once.
Now, what's this fellow doing over here?
He's
doing
clearing the rocks so that we can get our geotechnical engineer to sign off on one of the main bridge posts there,
Okay.
because we've kind of come into a weird situation where there's a fracture in the rock, so we have to make sure that it's sound because one of the main bridge posts are a very integral part of the main bridge. So we have to make sure it's structurally sound.
Okay. So structurally sound is good. And then you've also got now a rope going all the way across to the other side.
Yeah.
And so that's where the other side of the bridge is going to be right
The
there.
other side of the bridge is actually going to be to the left of where that is. We've just
Okay.
used the big fir tree over there to tie to
Anchor,
for a
right.
temporary skyline for moving materials and tools.
Now that's where the platform is, the top of this triangle here.
Nope, this is going to be another temporary skyline for transporting the main materials for building the platform and the bridge and everything to the other side, because that can handle 2,000 pounds and the rope's probably good for about 400 pounds. So.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
And the platform way down below us there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a platform, but it's going to be levered out over top, so you can kind of lean out across.
Yeah, it's going to be about 6 feet off the rock there and cantilevered out about 8 feet from where the footings are. There's a pin in the rock. So you'll be able to see the bottom and the top of the falls all at once.
Awesome.
It'll be a spectacular view.
Okay. Now, I know Lori was explaining to you, we've been following this project since the beginning, and we're going to continue.
Yeah.
So by the time this is over, we'll be old friends.
Sounds good to me, yeah.
All right, thanks
Come
so
back.
much for your time today. This has been really fascinating to finally see construction happening. We've just been looking at wilderness for 2 years, eh?
Yeah, it's been a long time in the making, I understand.
It has. All right, thanks so much for your time.
No problem.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. We're on location at Elk Falls Provincial Park, where construction is underway on the new Campbell River Rotary Suspension Bridge. It's going to be steel. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait for this to be finished. I'm so excited. I'm terrified of heights, but I'm still very excited. Now, we have a story now. It's not really a story. It's kind of an informational piece about the jobs sector and what's going on. So have a look. You can see one of the workers way on the other side there preparing the ground for where the big steel posts are going to go in to support the bridge. The bridge is going to go all the way across there. It's going to be very, very scary. but very beautiful and very breathtaking, and it's going to rival anything that Capilano's got. Because look what we have. We have Elk Falls Provincial Park, we have the falls, we have the river. It is amazing. And congratulations on the Campbell River Rotary for pursuing this relentlessly until it could happen. And to all of the groups that have come together to make this possible, BC Parks and BC Hydro and the City of Campbell River and the District of Strathcona, this is going to be an amazing attraction, not only for us locals, but for anybody who travels here from throughout the world. How better way to showcase beautiful British Columbia than right here at Elk Falls Park. Thank you so much for watching today. Have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the last of this amazing summer weather, and we will see you on Tuesday.